How's it going, everyone?
Hey, everybody.
God damn it. From the top. How's it going, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Hat Podcast.
Hat Podcast.
Hat enthusiasts. A couple of bald guys covering up their bald spots with their favorite
Balding.
bald caps. Baseball caps. Welcome to another episode of your favorite snack podcast. It's
the Super Tasters Podcast.
And then we'll do another fun intro.
And then, yeah, it'll be it.
So we got a lot of exciting snacks today. First of all, shout out to my girlfriend who bought these. And I'm not going to eat a lot of them. Don't worry. She doesn't watch this, so yeah, she won't see this. But we're excited to try these new turtle chips. We love turtle chips. They got some of the best flavors. They're Korean. You get them at your local Asian market, hopefully, if you're lucky.
The chocolate churro is one of the best
snack foods I've ever had.
Yeah, ever.
And then we've also got the brand new Oreos. It's Blackout cake. We got the new Pocky chips. Pocky, if you're familiar.
It's new to us, at least. I don't know if it's new.
Yeah. They do the one chip challenge every year. These are jalapeno tropical. And then we've got some random TGI Fridays chips as well.
Got the organic Doritos that we haven't had, but it's not new, but we haven't had them.
These are brand new. These are the Honey Habanero Limited Edition Ruffles. Ruffles, we kind of dog on a little bit on the podcast, but they did have those really good double crunch salt and vinegar chips that we tried a couple episodes back. So I'm excited to try those. Which would you like to dig into first? Maybe these weird...
The puff corn?
Chester Cheetos puff corn, cheese-flavored puff corn.
Let's do it.
Is it supposed to be popcorn, or are they
it's supposed to be like a popcorn alternative, I think.
So it's kind of like the Pirate Booty.
Yeah. It's like Cheetos' version of Pirate Booty, I believe.
But they almost look like they're going for a popcorn shape with these. Interesting.
Yeah, it says on there, oven-baked, unlike popcorn. Oh, no, oven-baked. Unlike popcorn, no holes or hard kernels.
Is this... I mean, it's a corn base, I'm assuming.
It's got kind of fun shapes. It does look like popcorn.
Looks like, yeah, they made it look like popcorn. It's got the flavor is the Cheetos dust flavor. Like, it's got the same exact flavor as a Cheeto that you're familiar with. The texture is a lot like that Pirate's Booty that we had. It's soft.
It's almost like packing peanuts.
Yeah, I guess it's similar.
It's like a less flavored Cheeto puff.
Oh, a puffed Cheeto, yeah. But you know what? I think this kind of clears the Pirate's Booty, if I'm being honest. To be 100% honest, I think these are flavored better.
You know what? I agree with you. I think I would get these over Pirate Booty. It's like a very similar texture, maybe slightly better. There's a stronger...
The pieces are bigger.
Yeah.
Stronger cheese flavor. And it's a familiar flavor. If you eat a lot of Cheetos, you're going to recognize the flavor right off the bat. Chester's Puff Corn, cheese flavored. Yeah, I like this quite a bit, actually. Yeah, cornmeal. So, yeah, it's a corn base. How do they cook this? How do they get that shape to look like popcorn, I wonder?
I don't know. I mean, you'd have to pull back the Cheeto curtain. You'd have to go ask the Wizard of Cheeto Oz.
Because these are definitely not the Wizard of Cheeto Oz. That's exceptional wordplay. You can expect really great wordplay on this podcast. The Wizard of Cheeto Oz. You added an extra syllable in there.
This is a warm-up joke.
You could have said the Cheese Wizard of Oz. Like Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
That one's better. What else would be funnier?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I like this quite a bit.
It's addicting, you know?
It looks like something you get at the dollar store, too. I mean, like, the packaging isn't very impressive. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not super flamboyant. Like, it doesn't, like, grab your attention like some chip bags do, but it's great.
Tell you what, you make that flaming hot, and it'll sell.
Dude, this and Flamin' Hot will go crazy.
I mean, this is good, but the Flamin' Hot is like obviously way better.
absolutely spicy mode. Yeah, I like these. I like these quite a bit. Actually, I can't stop eating them. The pieces are really nice size too.
Yeah, I like them.
That's enough of that. Yeah, Chester's popcorn cheese flavored.
It's funny that I enjoy pretty much every iteration of regular Cheetos except for. Let me rephrase this. I enjoy the regular Cheeto flavor in almost every iteration other than the original Cheetos.
Yeah.
Original Cheetos, I think, are my least favorite in the Cheetos lineup.
A little boring.
Yeah, but like puffed corn, puffed Cheetos, like the little Cheeto balls, like it's like they're all better than regular Cheetos to me.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't. If I'm going for Cheetos, I'm usually going for Flamin' Hot.
Yeah, why would you not?
Well, I mean,
I feel like the only time you would have regular Cheetos is you are somewhere and they bought the big variety pack of stuff, and you're like,
yeah.
ooh, we're down to regular Cheetos.
I even like puffed Cheetos better than regular Cheetos.
Me too, man. And I think I've said that before, but I guess it bears repeating because I repeated it.
So these are the Simply Organic Doritos white cheddar tortilla chips. They look very similar to a Cool Ranch Dorito.
Without like the little blue specks.
Yeah,
on
without
Cool Ranch.
the Christmas colors.
Yeah.
The totally natural, not artificial seasoning blend.
They smell mostly like a tortilla chip.
Yeah, they're a little cheesy.
Ooh. That's not what I was expecting.
Pretty cheesy.
It is cheesy, but it has kind of almost like a savory, like... I don't want to say onion because that's a strong flavor, but it's like there's a savory element to it.
There's a pretty strong tortilla flavor, too. I feel like when you're eating a normal Doritos chip, there's not a very strong burst of tortilla flavor. Like, if you're comparing it to a tortilla chip, this tastes a lot more like a normal tortilla chip, but the seasoning is also quite good.
It is.
It's pretty well seasoned.
It's such a specific flavor. I feel like I have not had a snack that tastes like this. Because normally you try a snack, you're like, oh, this kind of tastes like this kind of tastes like this.
Yeah.
This is like,
Enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, Simply Organic. I mean, I doubt this is like... I feel like it's tricking you into thinking it's healthy. Yeah, I feel like it's the same calorie count. 150 calories and 11 chips. That seems like a normal bag of Doritos to me. But, you know, organic or whatever.
yeah.
Maybe it's like gluten-free. Gluten-free. So,
Good though.
yeah. No, it's good.
It's definitely worth trying, I would say. Maybe don't get a family size bag. Get like one of the little like snack sizes or whatever.
Is this something that they did that was limited time, or is this something that sticks around?
I think it's something that sticks around. It's something I've seen before.
Oh.
I think it's within the past couple of years newer, but I've just never thought to try it because I was like, why would I get that when I could get the
The white
sweet
cheddar,
chili.
too. Because the normal Doritos are nacho cheese, right?
Yes.
There's not a white cheddar Doritos flavor, correct?
No, there isn't.
So
This is the only time. The only
it's
way
a
to get.
very distinct flavor. It's quite a bit different from the normal nacho cheese Doritos. I enjoy it.
I forgot to how to hold chips there for a second.
It's really cheesy, but it's a different kind of cheesy for sure. It's a noticeably different kind of cheesy from their nacho cheese,
and it's good.
Yeah, that's great. And no gluten for all you GFers out there. Not to be confused with grandfathers or godfathers.
Right. Or girlfrienders.
Speaking of people out there, shout out to the homie Ethan, who watches the podcast and snacks along. A big anti-shout out to my sister, who hasn't seen a single episode, and says that it's too long. So whatever the opposite of endorsement is for her.
We're trolling.
Huh?
I'm
not trolling. I wish her nothing but misfortune.
No.
And Ethan.
Well, in case you do listen to this one, love you.
Thanks for watching, Ethan. Biggest fan, number one fan.
Okay, that's even. I mean, you know, there's plenty of fans in the cast, right?
My
There's plenty of
girlfriend
people
doesn't even
tuning in.
watch this show. Okay, what are we eating next? Maybe these chips that are my girlfriend's.
Right, your girlfriend or your fiance?
She's one of them. Yeah. Let's see. So these are the new turtle chips, seaweed flavor turtle chips. They've got the chocolate churro that we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
Probably their best flavor. They've also got like a normal corn flavor, which is still kind of sweet, which is nice. I would say like more than half of the flavors they have available are like on the sweeter end of things, like the chocolate churro, the corn. They have like a peanut butter that's kind of sweet, that's nice. And they have like a birthday cake one that's like, or it's like icing or frosting or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of crazy. I like it. It's different, but it's pretty good. And then they have like a kind of like a flaming hot like lime kind of flavor, which I think is like was their only savory option up until now. We've got these seaweed turtle chips. Now, like Gabe was saying earlier, we don't know for sure that these are brand new, but we
does
go to
say new.
It does say new on it. We go to the Asian market. Well, it says news. Wait a minute. What? It says news. So not exactly new, but you know, it's good news that they've got a seaweed flavor. We go to the Asian market pretty frequently. I've never seen these before. Man, yeah, those smell great. You can see how well dusted they are. The little pieces of seaweed all over it.
Oh man, those do smell good.
Smells like the bottom of the sea.
But like in a good way. It literally just says news, not even news like channel. These are, if you like seaweed, these are great.
They are very good.
They
remind me a lot of the we had a like a fried seaweed flavored snack at one point on here. You remember those? They remind me of those. The texture's a lot different. The thing about the turtle chips is their texture's always the same.
And it's great. It's a great texture.
Yeah. It's fun. They look like little pillows, little snack pillows.
You know what's interesting is with a lot of seaweed snacks, I feel like there is just an ever so slight sweetness to them. Not like a sugar, like a sweet, like
well, from
candy
this, I think it might be from the corn.
From the corn, yeah. But it pairs so well, you know.
Yeah, it does.
When you get a nice like natural sweetness to pair with the seaweed. These you could.
It's such a nice flavor, and they did it so well. Like these are absolutely covered. I mean, you can tell, I'm sure. And you know, you ever put a little furikake on your rice?
Great.
Same kind of thing. Like it feels like this is just same flavor profile. I mean, you know, it's the seaweed. But yeah, these are really good. I mean, turtle chips rarely, if ever, miss. If you haven't tried them, go to your local Asian grocery store, whichever one's closest, and whatever flavors they have available. We highly recommend the chocolate churro most of all. But
very, very
try anything they got, because these are, look for that little guy.
What's it, Orion brand?
Looks like Franklin. Orion, yeah. Well, these are these are Korean, I believe. Good stuff. Good stuff from them. Really strong start. A lot of good snacks.
You want to do the TGI Friday trio? Or do you want to wait to get into those? You want to do
Let's
maybe
wait.
some barbecue?
I want to try the Ritz because I feel like those are going to be like the more mild.
Yeah, so these are the Ritz Crisp and Thins oven baked. These ones particular are barbecue. You know, we've said our piece, I feel like, on barbecue flavored snacks. We have found some good ones. We've had a lot of ones we weren't impressed with, but we still give it a try. We keep an open mind on the podcast. You know?
Again, another shout out to the new barbecue Doritos. A historic moment for Doritos to have a barbecue flavored chip. Seeing how like every chip brand seems to have a barbecue flavor. Make sure you get those while those are still available. Who knows how long?
Strong, came in swinging.
Yeah. Wow, it smells great.
They do smell very inviting.
They look very like they're gonna have a good crunch to them, like very crispy.
Nice air pockets.
Yeah,
you know?
the Crisp and Thins barbecue Ritz. Those are incredibly light. They're almost non-existent when you bite into that.
The barbecue sauce flavor on this I feel like it's smoky first and then
Yeah.
sweet. And I feel like that makes it a little bit better.
The sweet is very mild. It almost feels non-existent, but there's a lot of smokiness, like a mesquite.
I feel like the texture makes it work a little bit better than an average potato chip as well.
The texture is crazy because they are so light, and they honestly like this has got to be as thin as you can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These definitely aren't bad. I think
Yeah.
if you are, in fact, I would say they're good. I can't just say they're not bad. I would
It's
say they're good.
interesting. It's an interesting barbecue flavor. It's not like a lot of other things. I feel like this is the barbecue seasoning that's on these feels like what the Lay's barbecue are going for. Like it almost feels like a traditional barbecue sauce when you bite into them. I just wish there was maybe a little bit of like tanginess, like a little bit more sweetness,
Yeah.
kind of like the like the Lay's ketchup chips or like the all dressed Ruffles. But it's good.
I think that if you're a fan of barbecue chips or barbecue flavored snacks already, try these. I think
we're
you'll
trying.
really like them. Because as a I don't really gravitate towards the barbecue stuff. I do like these. I don't know if I'd get them again. Yeah. I don't think that they're their best iteration.
If you're in the mood, if you want to try them, I think they're worth trying because the texture's fun. And the barbecue seasoning that is on these is a lot different, I think, from a lot of other barbecue things. However, if you had these before and you've got like a favorite barbecue chip, I don't think this is beating out any of the best barbecue chips there are. It's certainly not beating the Doritos barbecue. I mean, I would say I probably like them more than the Lay's barbecue chips. I think most people probably wouldn't like these more.
I like them more, for sure. But, Lay's barbecue is probably my least favorite barbecue chip. So.
Got them. I mean, even the baby back rib Hare's barbecue chips are a better option than these.
I mean, but that's an
It's
S tier chip.
Yeah, it's
that
peak.
is the king of
peak.
barbecue chips.
Yeah, I just wish there was a tiny bit more sweetness, but it's good. What's there is good. Yeah. I mean they're worth trying. I don't know how many people would like recurringly buy them, but
they're nice and light. So I mean, like you just keep eating them and you don't even notice.
I love the
You don't
texture.
get bogged down by grease or anything.
Yeah, 21 chips, 130 calories, so it is almost more healthy than the organic white cheddar Doritos. So, healthier snack option probably, but pretty good. I'm gonna put them on like the edge of good because I feel like the middle is for like the mid snacks. Over there is the valley of
It's on the
destitution.
it's on the upper level of middle.
It's on the come up.
It's
yeah.
on the
I kind of want to save
These two.
These.
Yeah, because these are probably going to be good. They're very strong flavors.
They're new chips.
So we're doing TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays, yeah.
So we got 3 flavors. Yeah, go
Three
ahead.
flavors. 2 of these are potato skins. Potato skin style bacon and ranch flavor. Potato skin style sour cream and onion. I have had the potato skin. I think it's jalapeno and cheddar a long time ago. So these, I don't think any of these are new because when I had those, I was in college and I got them out of a vending machine as a meal replacement. Very cool. And, I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed them. So I've got pretty decently high hopes for both of these. And then the third one is a mozzarella sticks corn snacks. It's mozzarella flavored baked corn snacks. So I have no idea what to expect from those. I don't know if I've ever had anything similar to that. But yeah, if you're wondering why the
random TGI Fridays.
well, the cheddar jalapeno isn't
yeah.
here of the bacon skins because I've had it before. You probably had it before.
I have. We actually used them. Didn't we use those on an episode of Dollar Store Chefs
Oh,
as an ingredient?
We did. Yeah, shout out to Dollar Store Chefs. Make sure you go back and watch that.
It's the worst cooking show on the internet.
That's true.
It's
Not just in content, in ratings as well.
But it is the best worst show.
Yeah.
The best worst cooking show. Potato skins first.
And this is the first best snack show on the internet.
Correct. These have very, very little smell other than just kind of like grease. I do love the shape.
They smell kind of good.
I feel like they try very hard
Let's see yours first.
to invoke the potato skin shape.
You're right.
That
These,
kind of
these ones
oval.
don't smell as strong. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, they do have a very specific shape.
So this is the sour cream and onion potato skins.
They're all very uniform. I am getting almost no flavor on
It
these.
is so subtle.
Subtle is a nice way to put it. I would say under-seasoned. There is a good potato flavor, though.
Yeah, and the texture is really
Which
nice.
is what I remember liking about the jalapeno cheddar potato skins. Yeah, good texture.
I don't know. These ones are kind of like cardboardy.
They're just not seasoned.
No.
They're not seasoned at all. TGI Friday? What are you doing?
Okay, some are more seasoned than others, but overall, the distribution's whack. You have to go for a big pinch if you want to get flavor with these.
Yeah, let me get a big one. I can't even review the flavor because I can't get the flavor on my tongue. The flavor's not coming to my tongue.
Probably the worst iteration of sour cream and onion that I've had. I'm a sour cream and onion guy. Evan's not a big sour cream and onion guy.
It's okay. The little mild flavor of sour cream and onion is fine, but it's so almost non-existent. Yeah, I put those.
I put them in bad pile.
All right, hopefully the bacon ranch. Give it a smell. It smells a lot more strongly.
This one actually does have a smell. It smells kind of smoky like bacon, but also like a weird tanginess that must be coming from the ranch.
A little artificial smelling, but
Absolutely artificial. It does not smell like real bacon. It smells like bacon bits.
yeah, that's what I'm smelling. They don't look like they're better seasoned than the last ones. The shape is identical.
This tastes. I feel like you taste the bacony flavor. You taste the ranch flavor.
Yeah,
This delivered a lot more on what it's supposed to be.
it's an artificial bacon flavor, like you were saying, bacon bits. But that's probably what a lot of people are putting on their baked potato, anyways.
They're still good. You know, I mean, for what they are.
Bacon bits?
Bacon bits.
Yeah.
Real bacon is obviously better, but every once in a while, you know, you got the cheap stuff on you. It's shelf stable, so it'll last for a long time.
See, these are better seasoned.
These make more sense.
Yeah. There's more of a bacon flavor. Wait, give me one of those. Sour cream on my baked potato.
Yeah,
the
why,
bacon?
Why is it not on the baked potato, dude? Yeah, honestly, sour cream, onion, bacon, ranch, why not? Sour cream base ranch with bacon and onion.
They're pretty good mixed together. These are better. They're not that much better. I mean, you got the artificial bacon flavor that tastes kind of like bacon bits.
These snacks.
A little bit of a ranch flavor.
Yeah. It is. It's mostly bacon forward.
But, you know, these are gas station snacks. They're vending
I was
machine
just
snacks.
about to say.
Yeah.
These snacks are like, you've never seen them before, and so you're like, might as well give them a try. Or
You probably
all of
won't
your
even
favorite ones are
find
out.
them at your local grocery store, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like if your favorite snack are these potato skins, I have good news for you. It's only up from here. It will only get better.
These are, I would put them probably in the mid, but I will also say, I remember the cheddar jalapeno very fondly, so I think that's probably the best version of these three. But yeah, these ones are mid, those ones are bad. So the bacon ranch is okay. Sour cream and onion, it's kind of a miss. Now we got the mozzarella stick corn snacks, the baked corn snacks.
This, I feel like, is missing a key element to the mozzarella stick experience. Because
Like
if
the
you are
hot-
eating
hot
an
cheese?
unadulterated mozzarella stick without the marinara, like what universe are you living in, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting because they say that they're mozzarella flavored. Mozzarella, not the strongest flavor.
It's not. I mean, it does have a...
Yeah, of
look
course
at these,
it's
though.
got-
They are trying to recreate the look of
It looks
mozzarella
like
stick
the
for sure.
is it cake? Like if I cut into it, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like it's like an artist's recreation of what a mozzarella stick looks like. There's an uncanny valley.
It does smell like
smells
mozzarella
pretty good.
cheese. I mean, it smells like a subtle cheese. They did make it. They gave it some brown
They're shedding.
color to make it look like a fried mozzarella stick. But I mean, like, where is the marinara sauce flavor in this? You know,
Sometimes you hit a mozzarella stick dry. If you're getting the plate, it's piping hot.
if it is a really well made, well seasoned, handmade mozzarella
if you can see
stick,
the breading is seasoned,
you can see there's like little green flecks from the herbs that they put in there.
I like if I'm getting something, I like to try a bite dry
Yeah,
before I dip, just to see how it tastes on its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's nice to have something to dip the mozzarella sticks in, obviously. But I don't think they're gonna sell the bag with a side, like a pizza sauce cup of marinara sauce.
You know that's not what I meant.
You have to ask the gas station attendant, like, hey, it says it comes with a free cup of marinara.
No,
Can
they give you a
fill me
little
up?
squeeze tube like in the Lunchables. Some
Yeah,
pizza
yeah.
sauce.
That would honestly be so gross.
Huh.
Good
It has
texture.
a great texture.
The texture reminds me of a cheese puff, like the balls they get, but elongated.
They're crispy on the outside.
very corn.
Very corn forward, yeah.
It does not remind me of mozzarella stick for the fact that it tastes so much of corn. Very corn.
Very corn. Much corn.
The super taster's out of context. Very corn. Very corn.
Very corn.
Not getting a lot of like cheesy flavor.
No, and you would think. I feel like you would want to go for like more of a fried flavor too, because mozzarella sticks are deep fried. I mean, they do say baked on them, obviously, but it just tastes like a white cheddar.
Yeah, texture up here.
Yeah,
Flavor all the way down here. It tastes like a little bit cheesy, but mostly like corn. Like an underseasoned Cheetos puffed.
you know, it's the better version of these. The Hares. I don't think we didn't review them on the podcast because I've had them before. But Hares
Always trying snacks.
not always,
off
not always.
pod.
Look how many there are here that I haven't
Off
tried. I'm gonna freaking lose it.
Wait, one sec. We put that in bad. Thank you.
Hares has a and maybe we should just get them one of these times so you can try them. But Hares makes a jalapeno cheddar cheese puff. Oh, actually, I did buy them. I did buy them one day to have you try them because I picked them up at the dollar store.
Did you?
Yeah, they're like neon yellow.
You're right.
It's a cheddar.
I tried to pull.
cheddar
I tried
cheese.
to pull my phone out so I could get it on the podcast, like I was sneak recording it. And he grabbed me by the throat and he put me up against the wall. And he was like, "If you ever
Yep.
film this
ahead.
interaction, if you film you eating this snack, I will cut you up and turn you into gravy."
Yeah.
I remember thinking, there's probably like better like meals that I could be prepared into.
Right.
I mean, ideally, you probably want to freeze a lot of me and like and
Meal prep.
Yeah, and save eat over time.
Yep.
But yeah, he kind of forced me into trying a snack off the podcast. I'm ashamed
true.
to say it, but you know his bench is more than me. So we just got back from the gym today, and he was looking at me like I was spotting him, and the entire time he was making eye contact with me, and he said, "I'll put you in a shallow grave." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Because he was benching 10 more pounds than I was.
That's true. That's true.
So
do you want to try the Ruffles chips, or do you have any more lies you want to tell?
yeah, let's do the Ruffles. Let's do the Ruffles. Actually, real quick, I think we should pause for a sec. We gotta prepare our weird food that's gonna be at the end. You guys are gonna love this one.
2 seconds.
All right, sorry for the little pause there. So now we're gonna bite into the Ruffles party-sized honey habanero.
Yep, and also collect rides and unlock prizes for Fast X only in theaters. See back for details. Promo ends 6/24/23. There are 10 of these movies now.
Wait, is it still in theaters or is that one's coming out?
This one's coming out
Oh wow!
in June. Wow. I
me
can already tell by the color that
smells
these are
like
gonna be
diesel.
very flavorful. I was getting more Vin. You were getting diesel?
What were you saying? They're gonna be flavorful because of the color?
Yeah. And I can smell the honey.
Yeah, you know what? I can smell the honey. It smells kind of sweet. But, you know, we dog on Ruffles a lot. But let's not forget that Ruffles own the title of one of the top 5 greatest chip flavors of all time, which is the all-dressed flavor.
yeah.
Unfortunately, a
Bring them back,
Canada
bring them back, bring them
exclusive. It was in the U.S. for a couple of years, and I would get it frequently. One of my go-tos, actually. High praise if you haven't tried it.
I think every get-together we had, you would get
a bag
you
of
would
all
get a
dressed.
bag of all
I got
dressed.
usually a bag of all dressed and the sweet and spicy chili Doritos.
Yeah. Yep.
So even though we dog on Ruffles, they've got a lot of mid flavors. They do have one of the best flavors. So I'm always hopeful for them to create something that'll give me that. I'm jonesing for that same jolt of electricity that you get when you bite into that first all dressed chip for the first time. So these are brand new. These are the limited edition honey habanero. Yeah, they've got a great smell. Got a great look to them. They look pretty well seasoned.
I'm hoping the honey doesn't tame the habanero flavor too much because I mean, both of us, we
like spicy food.
We love spicy food, but habanero especially is such a good.
It's supposed to be
pepper.
pretty spicy. Yeah, it's got a good flavor to it. Why? Dude, I blew on it. It's like this is gonna be spicy. Wow. That's got a good decent.
Wait a minute.
That's got a decent kick to it. I like the sweetness. That's got a decent little spice to it.
It is noticeably spicy. Like
It's also
I would say if you have kind of a lower heat tolerance, you might actually not want to get these chips. Like
it is so well seasoned. It's so immediate when you bite into it.
it's not too sweet. It does taste like honey, but there is a saltiness and there is an immediate heat.
You're right. It's not
as
super
well as
sweet.
a slow building heat.
The first thing you notice, I think, is it's like a blast of flavor, but then you get hit with the spice. And then there's a little bit of sweetness on the aftertaste. You said that it's a low building heat because for me it was like right away.
No, I said you get an immediate heat and then
yeah.
it's slowly increasing as well when you eat more chips. It's one of those things that the more chips you eat, I think you're gonna get.
You know, it's interesting because I saw these and my mind jumped to barbecue. But there's actually nothing about these that are barbecue. It's just honey and habanero, which is like, those are two pretty simple flavors to work with.
There's a savory note in there.
Yeah.
Like almost like a garlic powder or something like that. So it is like, it's a really nice pairing. It's actually very, very good.
Yes, it is. These are a hit. And they're brand new. Like, they're just hitting the shelves. Wow. I would get these again.
I would definitely get these again.
These have a great spice level, dude.
I hope these hang out for a while. Dude, habanero is such an exciting flavor profile to me, and I like it when it actually delivers. As opposed to when you get something...
You talk about the spice level of the pepper or just the flavor of the pepper?
Both.
Yeah.
But I want heat. If I'm getting something and it's advertised as habanero,
yeah,
I want it to feel like it has habaneros in it. You know?
I feel like you can recognize the taste of the pepper in these. Like it's pretty distinctly habanero. It almost reminds me of the mango habanero wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's a great... It does have that kind of... Like, obviously without the mango flavor, but that sweet habanero flavor...
Yeah.
Works really, really well.
It's so good. That was one of my favorite sauces.
You can actually get bottles of that at Walmart.
That's awesome. You know what? Not regretting. I feel like you should not regret getting the party size bag for these.
No.
Yeah, I feel like these are worth it. We almost got... There was a tiny bag, and we were lamenting not getting the tiny bag for taste testing purposes, but
before committing to the party size bag.
But these are great.
We're having a party. You know?
There's a party in my mouth. And it's a bit of a fiesta, if you know what I'm saying.
No, explain.
Well, it makes me think of Jeff Dunham's character, Jose Jalapeno on a Stick. The Mexicans love spicy. I mean... Is that wrong? Can I say that?
It feels mean.
Jose Jalapeno on a Stick!
All right.
I love Jeff Dunham.
All right.
No, you know what? My neighbor, our old neighbor was Mexican. He's from Mexico, and he would bring us tamales.
His wife, yeah,
his wife made and they were so good. And I was talking about hot sauce, and he was like, "Yeah, everything tastes better with Tabasco sauce." And I was like, Damn straight, dude. What a great hot sauce Tabasco is.
It's one of the top. I don't know if I've said this here on the podcast, but this is my personal opinion.
All right, I'm just gonna eat so many.
Yeah, they're so good. But I feel like every household you should have Tabasco.
You're just talking about hot sauces, right?
Yeah, this is
okay. Because I was thinking maybe like toilet paper, running water,
electricity. So these are the 3 hot sauces that I think every household should have, because these are not interchangeable. You put these on different dishes. You should have Tabasco, Tapatio, Sriracha.
Oh my god,
dude! It's the holy trinity.
Holy Trinity.
Because you cannot put Tabasco.
I knew it.
You can't put Tabasco on everything, but the things that it does
Tabasco
enhance,
is so good, but since it's watery, it'll slide right off a taco. It's great in a soup. Tapatio is great for obviously for Mexican foods,
right? Or eggs, or something where it's like
such a distinct flavor.
Yeah.
And then Sriracha, you got to have a slightly sweet hot sauce, especially because Sriracha is the thickest of the 3, so it can go pretty much on anything. That's so funny.
Those are the 3 hot sauces you should have. And then after that, that's when we're entertaining things like Frank's Red, if you're into that, and things like that. But those are the 3, in my opinion, that you should have.
The goats. I agree.
Moving along.
Woo, there's a lingering spice.
The sweet and spicy theme here. The jalapeno tropical.
Pocky, jalapeno tropical. Like we said earlier, these are the guys that do the 1-chip challenge every year, which I think we did on here. Oh, we did the duel, right?
Yeah,
the Pepper X duel. I still have my my 2022 Pocky 1-chip. There's spicy hiccups from Honey Habanero. What is going on? Yeah, it's like a yellow box. So yeah, they do the 1-chip challenge every year. The world's spiciest chip. We actually one year we got 10 or 12 of them, and we made the world's spiciest nachos. There's been a couple of people that have done it now, but we were the first ones to do it. Shout out. So go watch that video if you haven't already. We just put a bunch of the spiciest chips on a plate and some habanero jack cheese with some ghost pepper salsa. The Mrs. Renfro's ghost pepper salsa. If you've never had that,
it's delicious, but it's very, very hot.
It's one of the hottest salsas. It's got to be one of the hottest salsas you can buy.
But it tastes so
tasty.
It tastes so good.
Yeah, Gabe's stomach was in turmoil.
Yeah,
it was like a free trial version of IBS, and he finally felt empathy towards me for once. So that's the same company. But
they also make different flavors of chips as well. They have
they
have a ghost pepper tortilla chip. They have a chili lime tortilla chip. They have I think a spicy nacho version.
And we've tried all those.
Yeah.
But this is brand new to us. I really like their logo is 3 chili peppers in the shape making
of a flame.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It does say caution hot on the top of it, though, it's jalapeno, so I don't know how hot it's going to be. But they do make the spiciest chip in the world.
So I mean, jalapenos are definitely a lot of peppers are on a scale. You can get kind of milder peppers of the same pepper, and then sometimes due to how they're grown, they're even spicier.
I do have a love for Pockies, but it's pretty egregious bag chip to air ratio there in the bag. I gotta point it out when I notice it. Ooh, yeah, these look like quality tortilla chips. It does say a touch of sweet pineapple. Mm-hmm.
They smell mostly like a tortilla chip, but they do look
not a strong
like a nice.
Look at their spice meter on the back.
Oh yeah,
so
this is right
from not hot to freaking hot. They put it at a hot, which is one above kind of hot and one under super hot. So right down the middle. Good chip. It's a good chip to try back to back with the ones we just had.
They make great quality chips. Pocky is great quality. Obviously the 1-chip challenge is kind of a stunt chip. Their ghost pepper chips are still very, very hot, but they're all so high quality.
Very tasty. It's hard to judge the spice level because my mouth is still tingling from the honey habanero, but I will say I really like the spicy tortilla chip because whereas this is a potato chip base, I love the tortilla chip base with the sweet and spicy flavor profile. I really like the sweet and spicy chili Doritos. Mm-hmm. Also, the Tapatio Doritos are great.
Jalapeno and pineapple too go really, really well together.
It's a great combination. These aren't super spicy, I feel like.
There's a little bit of a bite. They're definitely not as hot as the honey habanero.
Which is crazy because this is a brand that is known for making the world's hottest chip. And there's no indicate it's honey habanero, but there's no like caution, spicy, not for the faint of heart, cringe marketing.
They must have just thought they're like, no, it's got habanero in it. People are going to assume.
Yeah, so those are actually spicier than these that say hot on the bag, which is kind of funny.
Both delicious though.
Yeah.
Like you were just saying that sweet and spicy, the flavor profile goes so well together, right?
On a tortilla chip. Yeah. Which mind you dipping into salsa,
Yeah.
This would be a great chip to dip in salsa, actually.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
These are great. My only complaint is just the amount of air that's in the bag, but I think that's pretty standard practice by now. But yeah, I like these quite a bit.
The chili lime version of the Pockies chip as well, it's in purple packaging. Very, very, very tasty. And actually spicier than these ones.
Yeah. There's a little bit of sweetness. It's hard to identify that sweetness as pineapple. Maybe it tastes like a little bit fruity, but yeah, I get a little bit of sweetness at the end. And then, yeah. I wouldn't say there's as much of a jalapeno flavor on these as there is a habanero flavor on these guys.
That's a good way of putting it, yeah. The jalapeno heat is there, but it's not as much of like a straight peppery flavor.
It's a nice savory flavor, though. They got a good seasoning blend on there.
For sure. You can taste the pineapple, however. You definitely taste, like, it's a specific fruit sweetness as opposed to the honey sweetness you're getting here.
I get the fruitiness. I don't think I would be able to pick out, like, oh, that's pineapple. Well, actually,
I think you could.
Maybe a little. There's a little bit on the end there.
Yeah.
The citric acidy.
Time for a little dessert, huh?
These are the brand new Oreos.
The Blackout Cake Flavor Cream Oreo. Why did I say flavor cream? I don't know.
We most often do savory snacks on here. But every once in a while, we get a little sweet tooth.
I'm a sucker for Oreos.
You were explaining this to me. What is Blackout Cake?
It's just, it's an all chocolate cake. So you have, like, on the picture here, you can even see that it's a regular chocolate cake. In between the layers of cake is like a chocolate cream, and then it's completely covered in chocolate frosting.
Sounds rich.
It's just like chocolate. It's like that cake in Matilda that the kid has to eat.
Sometimes cakes are just kind of overwhelming to me with the amount of frosting and how sweet the frosting is.
I agree.
Like, if you feel like you need to scrape the frosting off of a cake to be able to eat it, I feel like that is not either a bad frosting ratio or the amount of sugar that you're putting in the frosting. I feel like if you're making something, a sweet dessert, and you're putting like a filling in it or a cream on top, it should not be as sweet as the dessert.
I agree.
It should complement.
The sweetness. It should be a balance.
That's why we dunk the Oreos in milk,
Yeah, to give it a little bit more of a balance to, kind of, which, speaking of, we should have got milk. We didn't. We took the L on that one.
We'll dip it in some water. We'll dip it in a protein shake. Laughing at my own joke.
It smells like frosting. It doesn't smell like...
If I don't,
cake.
Who will?
If I don't, who will?
Yeah, it does smell like frosting.
So there's two different creams here. You have the darker one that I assume is supposed to be like the more cakey flavor. And then a lighter one that I guess represents like the frosting of the cake.
It's not as like cloyingly sweet as I was afraid it was going to be.
It's still pretty wild. I think paired with milk, this is a good Oreo.
It feels like they took the chocolate from the cookie and turned it into a cream.
But now you know what we gotta do. The same thing I do with every Oreo. I'm thinking Oreos.
This I do not endorse or condone.
And I'm doing, normally this would be the double stuff, but now it's a quadruple stuff because it's two creams already.
Cool, man. Yeah, I like these quite a bit. I like these a lot more than I thought I would. I don't typically go for alternatives to the original Oreo if I'm in the mood for Oreos.
They're so great.
I just get Oreos. Sometimes I'll get like the thin mint Oreos. And I mean, that's really about it. And I've tried a variety of other flavors of Oreos and not super crazy about all of them. But this is pretty dang good. It's very chocolatey. It would have been great with milk. You're right. You're right.
We'll have to get milk to finish these off later. Yeah, I think it delivers. On what
No,
it's supposed
I
to be.
mean, we'll finish them off throughout the week.
Yeah,
Not in one day. That'd be crazy.
we will be eating a serving size every day.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad.
That's pretty dang good.
I think I had reservations as well, because even though I'm an Oreo guy, I'm a sweets guy. I'm a big chocolate guy. I feel like
he's a big chocolate guy. That's what everyone says about him.
I am a large chocolate man.
He's a big chocolate guy, not to be confused with a big chocolate guy. You know,
I am a human-sized chocolate bar shaped like a man. But
I'm gonna take one more.
these, I think these are good. I thought they were gonna be too sweet, like you said. Even though
This is definitely an item. If you put this in the employee break room, you're gonna get a lot of "ooh, don't mind if I do's." You know, like "ooh, don't mind if I do." Twinkle's fingers.
you might even get somebody coming back,
Yeah.
checking to make sure it's a new crowd in the break room, and going, "Oh, who put these here?" You know,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
they already don't mind if I do.
Couple. Oh, are these for everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
They already they already don't mind if I do, and then they came back and they're like, don't mind that I did, you know.
Please forgive me, Father, for I have did. 10 don't mind if I do's. I'll say the limited edition Blackout cake flavored cream Oreos. These are brand new. I think of all of the side Oreo flavors that I've tried, this has come closest to me to being as good as the original Oreo flavor.
Oh,
for me,
nice.
I like these a lot.
You know what was that for me was a couple years back they did tiramisu.
I remember
That was incredible.
Yeah,
And I think that one even had 3 layers. It was crazy good. It was
I'm not a
crazy.
big coffee guy, so I
Yeah.
feel like I don't get behind tiramisu as much. But yeah. All right, I think that's everything that we had planned. Mm-hmm. So that just saves our weird food. And this one's a big one. Everybody's talking about this one, dude. Everybody's trying to get their hands on this one. And guess who did? Your favorite snack reviewers. We got it. The Van Leeuwen Hidden Valley Ranch Ice Cream. That's right, baby. We plucked that bad boy off the shelf. And it's so funny because, I feel like we're often late to hearing about snack drops. So I put in an effort to subscribe to a number of snack newsletters and social media accounts so that we could be in the know when stuff is coming out, when stuff is hitting shelves, and what to look forward to. What does it say? Damn, it was cold in there. This is funny because Van Leeuwen is known for making pretty good ice cream from what I hear.
Yeah.
They make a lot of really fun ice cream flavors, like red velvet cake or whatever.
Maple cornbread I saw was a recent one.
Yeah, like honeycomb, whatever. They're supposed to be really, really good, but they also do a lot of like kind of meme flavors. Like they did a mac and cheese flavor. They have a champagne flavor.
Yep.
It's like the Birdie Bots flavored beans. So they do a lot of fun flavors and a lot of kind of like funny flavors. And a lot of people say that it's their favorite ice cream. I'm a Ben and Jerry's guy myself.
Not the ranch, but
Not the
Van
ranch,
Leeuwen,
but the
Van Leeuwen.
company.
Yeah.
Which is funny because this is, I don't know about you, this is the first time I'm trying any Van Leeuwen ice cream.
Me too.
And it's the Hidden Valley Ranch of all flavors. And it's funny how we got this because, like I was saying, I was following a bunch of different accounts to know when stuff is dropping. Also, a little bit of snack news for you, and we got a little inside scoop. So there's going to be a new flavor Doritos coming out. They're making like a ketchup flavor and a mustard flavor, which is I'm so excited for. And I have an insider who told me that their grocery store is going to be getting it in May. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll try to get that as soon as that drops.
Oh, yeah.
So we heard about this and we're like, well, we got to try that. We got to review it for the people. And I just saw a post of it. Oh, it's now hitting shelves. And so we went to one wall. You went to one Walmart and tried to find it.
Yep.
And it wasn't there. But the next day, we went to a Walmart that was a little bit closer, right before they closed, since all Walmarts close early
Literally,
now.
I think it was 6 minutes before they
6
closed.
minutes before they closed. Kind of scummy. But
But we were out.
We were
on
out,
the dot.
yeah.
And there were still people
At
checking
exactly
out.
11 p.m.
We were. It was a heist.
we went to the ice cream aisle. Not only was this not there, but there was no Van Leeuwens anywhere. And we had just been there a couple days prior. So we're like, where'd they put the Van Leeuwen?
Yeah.
And we're like dejected. Okay, we didn't get it. We'll get them next time, boys. Pack it up. And as we're leaving, there was an end cap, a freezer end cap with ice creams, with all the Van Leeuwens, and a couple of these bad boys.
Yeah. Like 5 or 6 left.
And people have been plucking them off the shelves because we went to Walmart today and there was one of these left.
Yeah.
And that was only a couple days ago. So one of the lucky flew.
Yep.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Good movie. One of the lucky few to be able to try this little bad boy. So we're going to review this for you right now. This is the Hidden Valley Ranch Van Leeuwen ice cream. Without further ado, maybe a little bit more ado, because you pointed out it's interesting. They have the ingredients on the back: cream, milk, cane sugar, egg yolks, buttermilk, everything you'd expect in ice cream. But also we got onion powder, garlic powder, spices, sea salt, and then other natural flavors.
So it is essentially a vanilla ice cream that has had ranch seasoning added to it to invoke. Okay, right off the bat, we have a
little technical difficulty opening the.
I feel like maybe Van Leeuwen loses a couple of points because their thing it should not be paper.
It shouldn't be paper.
Plastic.
Ben and Jerry's has
Jerry's.
an aluminum that they have on theirs that is pretty easy to open. That wasn't, but that's okay.
I guess I shouldn't be advocating for things to be plastic in this day and age, but
doesn't-
not paper, baby.
It doesn't look like ranch. Here, I'm gonna set
Oh
this.
yes, it does.
I mean,
Look at the flex. Look at the off-white
I
coloring.
suppose. Here, let me put this here. I'm gonna cleanse my palate real quick because I really want to be able to taste all the intricate flavors.
I will as well, if you don't mind. If I could do a little double dip, a little sip of the community water,
Yeah, let me swish and then spit in there for you.
right into the spittoon.
Oh, so much water trapped in my beard right now.
Oh no, man. Oh no.
Let me smell.
Yeah, give that a smell. Give that a whiff, if you will.
Oh,
It smells like
Ew.
onion and garlic powder.
yeah. I mean, it smells like.
I don't think this is gonna taste like ice cream.
Oh,
but you know
ew.
what? What other
That tastes
snack?
like that smells like ranch.
It smells like ranch.
It's got a nose taste of ranch.
What other snack podcast do you know that hits you with all the latest snacks, as latest as possible, as well as ones that we've never tried, and then hits you with the weird food? Who's willing to try the weird stuff for you guys like we are?
We're the only ones.
Oh, it's a good thing we let it sit. Another thing, little quick ice cream tip for those that don't. You should set your ice cream out before you eat it. If you're an animal like me and you plan on killing the whole pint, set it out for. Oh God, it smells like ranch. Set it out for a little bit before you eat it, because then you'll be able to scoop into
It
it.
does smell. It's got a really savory spice smell to it. Oh, that is not pleasant.
I'm going the whole.
I have had savory ice cream before. We had some garlic ice cream at the garlic festival, and
time ago.
I did enjoy that.
That was good.
So-
I will say, I've said it before. I'm a big ice cream guy. I am not a big ranch guy, and Hidden Valley is
does
the
not-
biggest
he does
L
not like
of the
ranch.
ranches. If you're going to eat ranch, Hidden Valley is the worst.
Cheers.
But cheers.
It's actually a little bit sweet, which should not be surprising because of the cane sugar. There's not a big sweetness in ranch. This is sweeter than normal ranch.
This is
Man, it's
Weird.
It's so ranchy.
this tastes like you took a bite of salad and then somebody offered you ice cream and you were like,
You know what?
I mean, I still have salad in my mouth, but I'm gonna try it.
I was gonna say, because I heard someone say that this tastes like frozen ranch. That is not true.
No.
This tastes like frozen ranch blended with vanilla ice cream.
You can't. It's weird. It's almost like you're tasting.
It's like ice cream.
It's like two different things in your mouth.
vanilla
You are
ice
tasting-
cream first,
Yeah,
and then you get the ranch.
and then a
aftertaste.
very, very, very savory, strong ranch flavor. If you want to recreate this at home, buy a cheap vanilla ice cream and pour Hidden Valley on it, and you will have nailed it.
100%. And it's kind of gross because, like, when do you ever find yourself eating only ranch? It's always on a salad. You're putting pizza on it, whatever. You're dipping veggies in it. But this is just spoonfuls of ranch.
Of sweet, creamy ranch.
Sweet vanilla ice cream and ranch.
I will say that they perfectly delivered on what they are selling here, but it is upsetting.
The more I eat, the more I actually want to kind of vomit. Actually,
I'm gonna take one tiny little bite out of
that's actually turning my stomach.
In solidarity, it is not. It's so funny that they did this. It's so funny that so many of us are buying it because it's not good.
It's so bad, and I guarantee you, no one's gonna finish this pint because it's goddamn disgusting.
You can tell that it's high quality, like it's high quality ingredients. There's no like artificial flavors.
That aftertaste is rancid.
It's wild.
Dude. That's
actually it's
foul. It's ranch. That's so gross, dude. That is super gross. I was gonna have other people try this as a joke, like, oh, you want to try the ranch ice cream?
It's such a roller coaster because it's like you said,
and they're gonna be like, whoa, this is so. What I'm doing is so crazy. Oh,
yeah. It's like you said, it's vanilla ice cream first, and then it's like, oh, ranch. You're like, oh, and
you know what's funny too is they're not complementing flavors; they're clashing. They're competing for turf on my tongue.
Yeah,
they're taking over
and
my
ranch
taste
wins
buds
every time, and it's a bummer.
Ranch wins every time in a tidal wave, dude.
Yeah.
The white wave of ranch. Those flavors don't work well at all, dude. It's so gross. The aftertaste of just because you get the first bite, it's like a little like, oh, this is kind of like ice cream, and then it's just flooded with ranch. It's so nasty. And you can't dig them because it is exactly what they said it would be.
I'm happy. I'm happy that I gave this brand money. I am unhappy that we own this product.
I'm honestly nauseous now. I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of this. It's so gross, and I don't even know if you should buy it for the joke. If you're curious,
no,
I don't think I can recommend it because it's so nasty. It's like no one can eat this whole thing, dude.
There's no way.
Or you really shouldn't. You shouldn't like ranch enough to be able to eat this whole thing.
Yeah, it's like you said. It's two completely different flavors
dude,
that are conflicting.
It stays on my tongue.
Well, yeah, it's because you're not supposed to eat spoonfuls of ranch.
Wow. Yeah, that's they did a really accurate. Yeah, dip the potato skin,
potato skin ranch.
Wait, actually, kind of a life hack.
No, because then now I taste. Now it tastes like something that you wanted ranch. You're like, is there ice cream in this?
Oh, dude,
there's no winning.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good, doesn't taste good, but it is extremely accurate. I do love the design of the case, how it looks just like a container of ranch. That's cute. Yeah, so maybe the Hidden Valley should have stayed hidden.
We're sorry we found it.
Yeah, the consensus is it's as gross as it sounds. It's actually probably grosser somehow than I expected. I kind of, since it's a good company, expected them to pull off this like miracle where it would somehow work. It does not work. It does not work at all. It's fucking nasty.
If you are, for some reason, if you're the kind of person that you put ranch on vanilla ice cream, good news.
Good news.
But other than that, if you don't fall into that bracket, maybe skip it. Try one of the flavors that I'm sure are delicious.
Try one of their delicious flavors. Shout out to the.
I kind of wish we would have got champagne too
to wash it down. Yeah, a little champagne and ranch.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely go for the Blackout cake Oreos. The Chester cheese puff corn is surprisingly good, but the honey habanero, that is limited edition, so get your hands on that while it's still out if you like spicy stuff, but stay away from the Van Loon Ranch. Thanks again for listening, everybody. We've been the Super Tasters
and watching
podcast and watching. Yeah, hopefully, speaking of listening, I got to get around to just putting the episodes on Spotify. For the people that, they don't care about the visual gags. They don't get any of the visual gags. We're always doing kind of fun, goofy visual stuff that's only for the visual lookers. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We've been the Super Tasters podcast. And remember always Take that bottle of ranch out of the fridge and
put
glug, 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 glug.
on ice cream, I guess.
On ice cream. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is gonna sit in my freezer, guaranteed 6 months.
Forever.